My name is Evan Meaney. I am an associate professor of new media in the media arts area of the School of Visual Art and Design. I've been making games for a few years now, and I've been leading teams of people, especially students here, to make games.
A few years ago, I was able to take a team of undergraduates and we built a video game for the US Department of Energy, basically about counter-terrorism training. And it was awesome because these students got to work firsthand right out of the gate on something that actually worked and helped and is a thing. And they can, having the US Department of Energy on your resume is not a bad thing either.
Right now I'm mostly working on VR visualization methods, how to deal with that in sort of a larger sense, because it actually does change our relationship to artwork and content. And then also I've been writing a lot about games, and this is probably more like what people are dealing with in the everyday. In my video game class, we spend the first 5-10 minutes just talking about what's going on, what people are playing, what they're experiencing. And I think academia has a tendency to really privilege edutainment games that aren't impacting a ton of people. And I think it's a lot more interesting to find the really interesting and progressive parts of video games that are AAA games, that are games that people are playing. My students are pumping out some of the most interesting games that I've seen students produce. I kind of love seeing my students get out into the world and do all the things as a group that no one person could do by themselves. My training and my passion sort of hit each other here, and I'm always thankful for that.